Hey everyone, welcome back. This is play number 4. So we're working our way down 5-4. We did the first play earlier, which was the first Rashod Bateman touchdown against the Giants. Now we're going to go into his touchdown against the Los Angeles Chargers. This play happened with 32 seconds left in the first half. The Ravens were trailing 10-7, facing 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 40-yard line. Now this play is a great example of Rashod's full skill set. The speed to get deep, the ability to hold his position and make a tough catch at the catch point, great mental stamina. And this play also shows the trade-offs of spying Lamar Jackson and not getting a good pass rush. So let's dive into it. So on this play, Zay Flowers is going to go in motion up to the top of the screen. 36 is going to follow him, indicating man coverage. Now, I want you to watch what happens here. We have this breakdown inside with Linderbaum, I think Rosengard, and I can't quite tell, maybe Makari. And this player looks like he's going to have a pretty nice lane to the quarterback. But it turns out it's a spy scheme, and he just stays here, which is really strange, which leads to a really clear pocket for Lamar Jackson. I mean, there's no one within a mile of Lamar here. Now, the next step to look at, we're going to go back up here, is obviously Bateman's route. So Bateman is running this sort of deep fade route. And what I really like about what he does here is a little bit of what he did in the first video, but for a different reason. He's going to take this big exaggerated step here right now. That big exaggerated step. Because he doesn't really have a good angle for this fade route. He's kind of hip to hip with the corner. So what he does is he creates a extreme angle to get depth. So it changes the trajectory of the route from going kind of like here, and now this pushes him more infield and creates a nice fade path for him to go up to the end zone. And that big step is what's going to give him enough of a window to go up the field. Additionally, that big instep makes the corner kind of slow down. You'll see it in full speed for this moment here. He's going to hesitate a little bit. You'll see he kind of takes that step back in towards Bateman's body. And that allows Bateman to kind of clear him here, get his body between him and the football, and now it's just about can he hold up the corner, kind of slow down and balance his way to the end zone, and then also focus enough at the catch point. Which, I mean, this is really, really tough to do as a receiver. I mean, the corner's all over him, and he's able to slide back outside of him, really, like take an extra slide here. Right here, he's going to like torque and flex his body, hold, and jump out this way. There's the torque and the slide, and it's just a magnificent catch. The other part of this play that I think is interesting, aside from the protection, is the safety. And this is something which I really don't like from safeties sometimes, is they're so obsessed with getting to a spot that they're not reading what's actually happening. So look at how he's in the deep center field, and this is fine. Right now, Johnson could still go up to center field. Bateman could still post, so I understand that. But watch how here's the in cut, here's the fade cut, and look at where he's staring. His head is back this way. He's not looking at the receivers. He's looking to play the football from a specific spot, and he's just walking further and further out of the play. And watch how this impacts the angle, because if he's over here, he might be able to judge the football better and take a better angle to where the football is going to be. And second, he might be able to just hit Bateman on the side and knock this ball out. But look at where he ends up. The ball's going to fall over here. He's going up to the sideline to like the 3-yard line, and the ball's going to end up in the end zone. This angle from the safety is just terrible, and the ball hangs up for a really long time. So this is a ball which 22, if he was a little bit more responsive, maybe he's able to get a hit on Rashod, even if he can't get to the football. But he's just so like in middle of nowhere that he can't even get to the football. I mean, the ball is headed here, and he's headed a beeline here. I mean, that's just really poor judgment for a ball that hung up for a decent amount of time. And, maybe 22, maybe he has an outside chance of making this play, but at least he could be another body to hit Rashod or make it difficult, and he's just completely out of the action. Another element here is, Deontay Johnson, getting open here, actually. He does a nice cut up the field into this spot, and the defender is going to just grab him for dear life right over here. So Deontay's open, but honestly, Lamar looks like he was going for this shot play the whole way. Once Bateman gets this type of look, he knows that he could trust him to hold his ground, and we end up with a very nice touchdown. So that does it for play number 4. This was worth by EPA. Hold on, I'll get you the exact number here. 14% win probability, similar to the first one against the Giants. So this was also a really, really big play for the Ravens in terms of swinging a game and things like that. But I think it showed the trade-offs of spying Lamar, and it showed the maturity of Rashod Bateman.